Hello everybody and welcome back to Granite Shores in City Skylines, where today we're going to work more on this, and I think I have a name for it, that this middle section will be Sandstone Citadel, and then this will legitimately be East Wing, and over here will be West Wing. So, and I kind of like that idea. Anywho, let's get into designing this a bit. We are going to have a road along here. It's going to extend out this way though, and probably as the main road in this direction, as that's a longer length than this is deep. So, right about there. Oop. Wrong keys. Should be pretty good. And then right there. Obviously, because of how the hill was right there, it was going to do that. And actually, I'm thinking, let's get rid of this for a second. We need some soil, right? So, before the roads go in, let's actually take up some of the soil that is right here, because that will actually help out a lot if we can get a lot of this. So actually, let's make it big so that we can move it along a little quicker, just taking up as much of that as possible. Come on, a little bit more. And it looks like that's about as much as we're gonna get. A little less than I was hoping, but it's still not a bad tidbit. Okay, and then all the way back up to there. We still have some bumps that we need to level out, but it'll be fine. Now then, so one out actually goes up onto the hill, but it might be okay at that point. We could pull it out too. That can go all the way 3 deep. Let's take a look at this. So that goes all the way 3 deep, but if we're gonna have the main road off right there, it will push it out by 1. Slope too steep, huh? Oh, well, no, we got it. Oh, hiccups. Drop it down to there and back across. And we can have this side actually zoned up too. We can't quite get it level with that though, which is kind of a pain. That's a good question on what we're going to do over here, but we'll take a look at that a little bit later. For now, let's line these up. Well, it did work for a second, but again, we'll be fixing all this. Or do we canal right here? Because we kind of would need one if we're going to build so much down here. That is point made. So, let's grab that and pull it down. So, there we go. And that's going to make more water come in because it's going to fill in down there. And we can expand the city out just ever so slightly more once we get this area down here. We do have the Unlock 25 mod installed, so I'm not too worried about not having enough room. So, and up the hill, over and down. We're gonna have to level a lot of this out to some degree, or at least make the roads somewhat even. Oh, that's right, we have a main road that needs to go in right there. Let's back that off a little. And let's take a look at this. So if we have the main road right there, have it drive... Oh, well, we can't go up the hill like that. That's for sure. And that is slope too steep. Let's try leveling this again a little. Now that the road is there, because it might level a little bit more. Don't want to fill in. Just want to level. I want to level with you. Anyways. And that needs to be severely filled in, but I do want to drop that side a bit. And I'll do a bit of leveling on that side to kind of make the cliff a little nicer. But from right there... Oh, now that can go all the way up. Huh. I think I will have this go only 3, though. Okay, and we need it to go 1 out, as that will be a main road all the way through. Have it go 4 deep right there. That'd be interesting. And then we have the 3 deep right here. Which kind of skirts the mountain. I'm not sure if I want that. Yeah, I'm thinking just like that. I don't really want anything skirting the mountain that heavily. So, but if we do that, that doesn't skirt that side too bad, and it kind of makes it symmetrical. So, I do like symmetry. Oh, but this is the main road right here, not either of these. We'll figure that one out a little bit later. But this is definitely going to be a 2 across this way. Yeah. Yeah, and then the main road is down there, so it's not going to matter down here as much. It is 1 off, though. I do believe down here would be as well. Yeah, it's 1 off in the other direction. Even though I offset this. Well, that's going to be a pain in the hindquarters. Actually, this might just stay something like that, or I'll have a bendy road. Like from here, we'll do one of these from there to there. In fact, I like that. We'll just throw that in so that it's in there. But over here is a problem. Oh, no, we want that straight. So this road needs to be like that because it is going to be a main... Or do I have to have it a main road? But if I do that, then over here is going to have 2 gap. Though this will line up. And I have this mountain right here anyway, so yeah, I think that's how I will do it. We will... Oops, no, actually that's the road I needed. We won't make this gap right there. We'll have the main road just come up to there. Maybe the same... Well, like, over here we had it come out, and it worked out just fine, but then again... This side is cut off quite severely, so it's going to have a different structure. So let's reorchestrate all this. So this one only goes out 1. Down. Up to the 4. Over and back down. Now this one comes up. I would say it can legitimately go up to the 3. Now, so up to the 1, and we could do a bendy of sort. That would be the middle to there, and that still works really well. So I do approve, but let's maybe 45. That's not 45. That would be 45. Huh. Well, let's get rid of this road, because that's probably what's causing the problem. That confuses me, because that is not a normal 45, is it? No, because this has extra on it. Wait. Is that extra wide? That's extra wide. Why is that extra wide? Get rid of all that. Needs to be right here. And right there. There we go. That's our normal. It was like one further wide. So that was weird. Yes, that is the 45, but I'm not sure I want it at the 45 because... Angle snap. I need it right there because I think that's middle right. So there's 4 on that side, 4 on that side. If we go 4 in, 4 in. Okay, I'm going to have to use my fingers on my screen here for a second. 4 in, 4 in. So the middle would be right here. There we go. Looks nice. This needs to be evened out a little. Then over here, well, you're not going to go up the mountain, that's for sure. So I'm going to have you come up to there. You're going to go at a 45 to there. You... Oh, wow. What the f... What? Come on, precision engineering. Don't mess with me like that. Oh, dear. I think only 2. I really do. Because then this side is going to have to come down 1. Anyways. So just like that. Because this mountain's pretty steep right there, so... Yeah. Maybe I can build something up here off of this, but... Maybe. It's going to have to be offset, though, for it to fit nicely in there. Not to mention, what am I going to do about the water? From rain. But I do like it, though. So, yeah. Alrighty, then. So let's start getting some of this and maybe make this like an itty-bitty commercial. I don't know, because... we have so much, we're going to have so much commercial over here. We're going to need a lot of this to be high density. Anywho, let's actually get onto some of the work, which is actually leveling this out. Get a little bit of dirt. A little bit of dirt. No rock, though. We don't want rock. Like there is right there. Can you smell what the rock is cooking? It's bacon. I love bacon. Anywho. Oh, I learned the other day that he did that Vin Diesel. Was it Vin Diesel? Yeah, Vin Diesel that does Groot, right? That Vin Diesel did all of the Groot lines in like 15 other languages. And like, I know it's just I am Groot, but it is hilarious to hear it in some of the other languages. Like the German is just like, Ich bin Groot kind of thing. And it was like, oh, that's hilarious. Well, I was just saying it was hilarious, so obviously I would think it's hilarious. But yeah. A little bit higher because I do want... And this can kind of work with it a little, I think. If I did like that, a little higher. No, no, it won't work with it. Okay. Well, yeah, just put you back down a little bit. Just like there. Now then, the backsides do need to be a little bit higher. Won't be a problem with most of it, but right here it kind of starts to dip back down. Right? Yeah, a little bit. Well, kinda. No. Well, yeah. it peaks right here and then goes back down towards the back. So we need it to, well, no. You know what? Let's just do the move it. We'll lift it up a little because it looks like it will at least need that. Just a little. And then when we level this one to be flat, that'll create a slope. Now, this I think will be okay. Just like that. Then this starts going up. Wow, I didn't know that this hill was that steep. Well, let's actually lower this a bit to make it a little nicer. Yeah, there will be a mountain right there, but it'll be fine. Let's even this out. Actually, is this evened out? Not quite. Just a touch right there to make it even. Straight roads and all. We'll actually probably get some dirt here too. Let's try to make this a nice road going up. Just going straight up. Okay, there we go. And back here, just goes at a slope all the way up. It's gentle at the top, but there is still a slope up there. So, but this definitely needs to be dropped a little. Just like that. And it will funnel the water into this street based on how it's looking right here. So, and I do believe this at least needs to go up a little bit. It's just a little too flat right there. So let's lift this one to be, I think, even, just so that that intersection doesn't look all horrendous. And then let's even this out a bit. Just like that. And then this one, I could lift up to be even as well, so it doesn't look that bad. Well, maybe slightly down. And then we prop up this slope. And it is going up against the hillside right there too, so it's not going to be as bad looking. Especially once I level it out right here. There we go. Going to have to go through all of this with a smooth tool though. That's for sure. Let's lift this up a bit. And this side. And that's primary. Oh wow, this is really flat up until it gets to the back there. Okay, let's lift this side up just a smidge. And then kind of even it out to the canal. So yeah, just a very gentle slope all the way through right there. We do need to actually put this on the ground. You on the ground. Oh, excuse me. I'm just hiccuping a lot today. Give me a sec, I need some water. Okay, thank you very much. Let's keep on figuring out how this is going to look. The water is going to go off to the side quite a bit. That is for sure. Just like that. And this will need a ton of soil right here specifically. We have flooding off in the background there. Yeah, this was a little short. There we go. And then this side. We'll raise this up just a little bit more because it's going to need it. And lift that up. Gentle slope though. Very gentle slope right here. But it looks like it works. Okay, now let's take our smooth tool and see how well this worked. Oh, let's get rid of those. So, medium tool, because we don't really want to modify the mountain itself so much. So we want to try to stay inside these lines. Okay, not looking terrible. Getting some soil right there. That is really steep, though. But, let's... Actually, we can upgrade to the big one right here. Get all this a little bit more effectively. Then, smooth all this out. It's looking very good down there. Using up a ton of soil to fill that in, though. We do have some little crevices right there. Might fill that in, actually. But give me a moment to see. Going around. Oh, I was working on that whole game design idea last night. And, well, the first balance of the pre-alpha, you could say, if I ever get it to even an alpha state, is that there was no counter to some of the classes that could deceive, like go invisible and such. So I had to make, and this is up in the tier 3 classes. Like I said, it's similar to Final Fantasy Tactics. So the kind of the last jobs you'd be able to get in that game. So I needed to balance a couple of them, or not balance them, but add a just natural counter so that should you so desire, you could have that role in your group. Just in case. And it would be a role specifically to counter that role, but it would be one of the top tier roles, so it's not like if you had it in your group, that it just wouldn't be effective unless the enemy had the other unit. It would be more that in case the enemy had the other unit, you have a unit that doesn't have anything special to bring, rather than just not being able to do anything at all against it. Which is very important because, well, Tactics didn't have any roles that actually countered each other quite like that either. So, but just important for gameplay mechanics and such. Okay, let's make sure the hill just flows into that. We don't want really any puddles like this necessarily, but that one might actually work because that can catch a bit of water and it has a nice flat basin. But stuff like right here, we should just smooth that out. And right here, that's not going to be very effective. Not going to be able to hold much water, and it didn't really have, well, it wouldn't hold much water. I think that's the main point. Okay, so we have all of that laid out. Let's make the bridges across. I'm debating about whether making this a main road or not, though, too. I think we're good. If you really need stuff over here, you can come down there and cross. So let's get the Anarchy on, the Angry Bird. So, and let's jump this. Just like that. That actually looks pretty cool. We are going to get some screenshots for this once this season is over. Because this town is actually already looking, or the city is looking amazing already. But let's jump that across. I think that'll be okay at that point. Doesn't need to do anything more. This side's a little lower than this side, but I think that's fine. And we might have just a street that jumps over this way, and we'll fill this in with something. In fact, we could probably just do that right now. Too long? Can't quite go too long. Oh, because this isn't too long. It's one and a big road half. And that is different than a normal road half. And connect. And out 5. Out 6. So that we can put this road across like that and like that. And something actually like that would not be bad, because then the water would just flow down into here. So, but we do need it a little elevated so that the water can decide what to do over here, because as you see, it's really flat right there. Really flat right there. So let's up this a little. Let's up this a little. And then let's level that out. 2 lines is fine. It's good enough. The water will know either to go that way or will just flow off in this direction. Eat up some of that soil right there. Have something in there. I'm not quite sure what. And we can just jump this across right there. In fact, we could. Be at an angle, though, for right here. Which I think is fine, actually. Yeah. Redundancy. You never want to only have one bridge to an area, because, well, you get issues like Key West. No offense to anyone that lives out there, but I think you need stormproof emergency bridges. Maybe just to the side of the road or something. I think that would be smart. So that even if the bridge gets taken out, you have this separate bridge, which, since it's an emergency road, it's never going to be used. So therefore, it should be in excellent shape. So, just my idea, though. Just my thought on the subject. Okay, this needs to be jumped, and yes, I will be upgrading it later, but still. Okay, so the west wing is pretty much laid out. And it is quite the interesting looking one. Of course, we will be having the east wing go up further, and the entire citadel occupy all of up here too. So the city is definitely, or this city portion is definitely not done yet. So, oh man, I'm hicking up. I'm hickey-upping. Yeah, there's some adult words for you. Oh gosh, I'm hiccuping so much today. Don't know why. Ooh, that looks absolutely horrid, and I could use the soil. Yep, just smooth you out just a little. Yes, all that soil. That wasn't actually a lot of soil. But it looks nicer now. Actually, that little point is still there, and it bugs me. It's made its point. Oh gosh, bad puns are bad. I do need a roundabout, I think, up there. No, because that's supposed to go all the way down into the... Yeah, all the way into the section down there. But anyways, I do need a roundabout section up here. So I think what we're going to do is we'll upgrade this to tram. And that to tram. And it'll be coming up this way. So we want tram only. That's monorail. I do love me some monorail, but that's not what we're looking for here. And just tram over like that. Which does mean that this road has, that the tram right there kind of, the rails stop. Which is kind of irritating, but what can you do? I can't put tram on one side. Although, the person that made Network Extension did say he was working on a tram-based mod. where it's basically network extension but for tram roads. So I'd be actually quite interested in seeing if he does trams that are one way but the road is two way. That is actually an idea. I might actually go to his Steam page for network extensions and post that. But anyways, that was the alarm. This is pretty much set up though. We'll be getting trams in the next episode because of that. Or at least our first tram line through here, going down this main front space. So, but that is it for this episode. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do leave a like, as it does help the channel. And do subscribe if you're not already to catch the next episode as it comes out. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, can I not put this in the middle of the canal? Because that would be amazing if I could. Any comments, questions, or suggestions, put those in the comment section below. I can, haha. But what was snapping it all weird? And I'll get back to you as quick as I can. But for now, it was the grid. Ah. Angle snap my butt. This is not snapping to anything terribly well. Like, where's my 45? I guess it didn't snap to 45. Anyways, check the description below. See how you can help support the channel and or catch me when I live stream. And I really do need to be figuring out a game to live stream. I'm still working on that among a bunch of other things, as you guys have probably heard with my game idea. I'm actually doing some from the depths, not necessarily tutorial but assistance videos. So but anyways, enough about that. I really do need to get going, so thank you guys for watching. Have a good one. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.